So, what is happening, y'all? Thanks for tuning in today. Fuck, dude, we're already at what? Day 49 of the year. Today was an important one because I just got off a call with a client. We were talking about how important nutrition is, how important it is to track everything, how important it is to just show up. One of the things that you need to do for yourself is have that support system. I did something strategically is I fucking decided to trigger some people and get them to reach out to me on purpose to see if a cry for help would work. Why? Because I had some thoughts about drinking, and this is where the support system comes in. If you have the people that are going to check you, that are going to get you, that are going to align you yourself, that are going to help you be where you need to be, that's what's going to propel you to do things and to go further and forward. The fact is a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us don't take the time. A lot of us don't understand the power behind having these systems in place when shit gets rough. That's why things get difficult. That's why we struggle because we don't have those guys around us that check us, that hold us accountable, that allow us to be better, that focus on the next thing that is further and further. So, what does that mean to us? How do we break that down? How do we make this easily obtainable? You gotta have those people to check you. So for me, I did that. I was like, I'm about to make a stupid decision, da 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 da, and I made a live on it. I put it on my stories. Why? Because I wanted to see who would reach out, who would help me get to where I needed to be. The fact is a couple people were there, and that's why. That's why when you stop drinking, AA is good. That's why when you're in the fitness communities, having an accountability team is life changing because some people need that, some people don't. Again, you cater to where you are, to what you're doing, to what you need, and that's what's going to get you to where you need to be. In this case, talking to this client this morning, it was more about showing up, figuring out the small things, getting the nutrition dialed in than anything. The reason why was it was allowing him to understand that it flows to everything else in life, that having that accountability, having that guy that jumps on you, having the guy that fixes everything gets you even better. So when you're focused on that goal, when you're focused on what you're doing, you need to focus on that end goal. And the way you do that is by having a supportive team around you that can help you get better and better. So the things that we're going to do now is different than what we're doing in the future. Is it's going to allow us to focus on the next thing that is more, 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 more. You guys already know what it is. You know what you got to do. Now you need the people that help you align to that. That's why I say it's so important to not hang out with fuck ups, to not hang out with people who don't get it, because people who don't get it aren't going to help you get to where you're going. They're going to help you be further away from that. That's the power. When you put all this good energy in, when you focus on being positive, when you focus on what you're doing, that's it. My man, Joe Walker, amazing fucking dude. The reason why I love him is because he does that. He has a support system. He focuses on that goal. He gets what he needs, and then he takes action. The things that are going to help you is having that proper support system. Having that proper support system is going to be there when you fuck up. Hey, man, they're not calling you a failure. They're calling you, hey, this is where you can be better. This is what you could do. So I was literally on the phone with a client this morning. We talked about nutrition, how to hit the macros, breaking down what macros are, why it's important. Good thing is he doesn't drink. But we're talking about that. I was talking about how it's 235, now 188, and how I was able to get there and why it was so fucking easy to learn about macros and then make sure I manipulate them to hit it every day. I literally shared that I had a slice of fucking pizza from Costco the other day, and it was 34 grams of protein. Yes, you can fight the argument of, oh, you don't need pizza, blah, blah, blah. I needed to enjoy myself with my family, still show up and not be a fucking asshole. So I did that. I hit my macros, whatever. I still manipulated my macros to have that one meal. That's the fucking key is you can still have that cheat meal and be within the macros. You may not be able to do it every single day because obviously you're going to look like shit if you eat shit 24/7, but you can't hit those macros while living a little bit. That's the key is have the ice cream, have whatever, hit those macros, have that support system that's going to help you get there. When you have an issue, ask your friends, hey man, how do I hit this? I literally had a podcast the other day, and my man Keith Tankersley was talking about eating some whitefish, the swai, the tilapia. That's what's going to allow you to be leaner, stay leaner, focus on what you're doing. Eat some lean ground beef, eat some ground turkey. Those are the things that's going to help you. Why? Because one of my buddies came on the podcast. We had an interview, and he was saying what worked for him. That's all the fucking key is. It's not about this one thing. It's not about what works for other people. It's about what works for you. And if you can cater to that, if you can have that support system that supports you to be better, you will be better. So it was awesome talking to that client this morning because it just really kicked me. It's like sometimes that's all people need. It's not for you to call them a fuck up. It's not for you to tell them that they need to be better. Stop being a bitch. It's just you saying, hey, there's options. There's things you can do. There's things you can change. We're literally changing his workout program from a simple, bro split doing one body part to doing push pull legs now because he's like, hey, I feel like I'm ready to do that. Boom. That's the key is getting with someone that can work with you, that can help you, and can focus on what that next thing is going to be. Having a proper support system is game changer. If you want to learn more, DM me for coaching. We can jam one on one, and I'll teach you exactly how I lost that 55 pounds and what allowed me to get better.